sprout beneath the morning sky, a tiny seed that reaches high. The world is vast, the road is long, but with a friend I grow strong. A bulb upon my back I bear, a quiet gift I choose to share. Through every trial, through every storm, I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you warm. I am the roots, I am the start, the steady beat of nature's heart. From leaf to bloom, from dusk to dawn, with you beside me, I'll carry on. The forest sings, the rivers glow. The bond we've made will only grow. Each battle fought, each step we take, becomes the path that friends will make. And when the sunlight fades tonight, I'll raise my vines to guard your light. For even small, for even slow, I hold the strength you've come to know. I am the roots, I am the start, the steady beat of nature's heart. From leaf to bloom, from dusk to dawn, with you beside me, I'll carry on. The world may change, the years may fly, but I'll remain, I won't say goodbye. For every seed that finds its way will bloom anew another day. So take my hand, we'll walk as one, through every trial until it's done. And when I bloom, you'll understand that all I am is in your hand. I am the roots, I am the start, the steady beat of nature's heart. From leaf to bloom, from dusk to dawn, with you beside me, I'll carry on. Though I am small, I still believe the greatest gift is what we weave. A bond of trust, a bond so true. The roots of me are grown in you. So let the sunlight guide the way, through every night, through every day. The bulb will bloom, the bond will stay, a friend forever, come what may. I've grown between the earth and sky, with quiet strength that never dies. The world moves fast, I bloom in time, each leaf a breath, each thorn a climb. I feel the light through every vein, a pulse of life, a hint of rain. The ground beneath remembers all, from seed to bloom I stand, not fall. Roots beneath the sun I rise, through gentle winds and cloudy skies. I fight, I heal, I still endure. The heart that grows is strong and pure. Once small and frail, I feared the shade, but growth is born from what decayed. The scars I bear are proof I've stayed. Through storms the flowers never fade. The world can burn, the seasons turn, yet from the ash new life will learn. To stand your ground, to never yield, is strength that blossoms unconcealed. Roots beneath the sun I rise, through gentle winds and cloudy skies. I fight, I heal, I still endure. The heart that grows is strong and pure. A bud awaits the dawn's embrace. Its petals shine with calmest grace. Not yet a bloom, but not a sprout. Between the two, I've found my route. When change arrives, I'll meet its flame. Each cycle calls me by my name. For life is growth, both fierce and kind, a vine of will that's intertwined. In silence I draw breath from earth, the soil that gave my second birth. Not power sought, but peace I sow, and through my leaves the sunlight flows. I'll keep on growing slow, secure, for strength and patience will endure. The flower waits, its time will come, with roots beneath the golden sun. Awake beneath the morning sky with embers in my tail, a tiny spark of courage in a world so wide and frail. The grass is cool beneath me and the wind is soft and kind, but every step ahead of me feels one step far behind. Watch the bigger creatures run with strength I do not own. Their shadows stretch like mountains while I stand here alone. Yet somewhere in my heartbeat lives a warmth I cannot hide, a glowing hint of bravery that flickers deep inside. This little flame learns how to shine, a spark of hope that grows with time. And even when the fear won't fade, I move ahead, though I'm afraid. My fire dances timidly whenever night grows cold, a fragile light against the dark, too small to yet be bold. But when a gentle voice draws near and offers me a hand, my ember brightens softly like it wants to understand. I try my best in battles, though my steps are often slow. My claws are small, my fire weak, but still I choose to grow. For strength is not the loudest roar, a blazing perfect might. It starts with choosing one more try when losing feels in sight. This little flame learns how to shine, a sparkle of hope that grows with time. And even when the fear won't fade, I move ahead, though I'm afraid. Someday this fire in my tail will flare with brighter heat, a blaze that keeps me standing when I refuse defeat. And though I stumble clumsily on paths I do not know, each ember that survives today will help tomorrow grow. I dream of wings and stronger flames that paint the sky in red, a future wrapped in firelight that waits for me ahead. But first I walk as who I am, a spark still learning life, a tiny flame that warms the world despite its inner strife. If storm clouds start to gather and the shadows seem too low, I hold my flame up gently as a promise I can show. For even fragile fires burn with meaning deep and true. A little spark can guide the lost when skies are fading blue. Let twilight dim the forest as my ember softly glows. I curl beneath the starlight while the evening slowly slows. For in this quiet moment where my fears and hopes combine, this little flame learns how to shine.
With sparks beneath my scales and fire in my breath, a restless burning heartbeat pushing me to chase the test. The world is wide and dangerous, a field where strength is earned, and every ember in my chest reminds me how I've burned. The battles call like thunder through the forest and the stone, a voice that dares my temper to ignite what I've outgrown. I meet the clash with fury, with a flame that leaps and roars, a creature forged in trial, always hungry to be more. I carry heat that sharpens who I am, a blaze that rises stronger where I stand. And even when my anger flares too bright, it fuels the fire that drives me through the fight. My claws strike sparks on granite when I train at break of dawn, a spark that grew from innocence, now sharp and fierce and drawn. I feel the shift inside me, something waiting to ignite, a promise in the ashes of the battles I ignite. The world expects a warrior with flames that never cease, but deep beneath the wildfire is a longing for release, a trust that warms like sunlight when a hand meets mine with care, a bond that keeps me steady through the smoke and my power starts to climb. A heat that shakes my spirit with the force ahead of time. I'm stubborn, rough, and reckless when the flames begin to rise. Yet loyalty runs deeper than the blaze behind my eyes. One day the fire inside me will evolve into its peak. A strength born from the trials where I learned to face the weak. And though my temper roars, my heart refuses to deceive. I fight to guard the ones I trust, the ones who still believe. If the storm grows deadly and the shadows crowd the ground, I'll face them with the wildfire that has never let me down. For courage comes from burning through the fear that tries to bind. A flame that scorches doubt and leaves conviction in its mind. Let night fall on the mountains as my ember glows alone. I breathe a trail of fire toward a future still unknown. For in this blazing journey where the strong and fierce expand, I rise in heat unbroken, growing stronger where I stand.
Pop out of the river with the sunlight in my eyes. A cool and playful ripple cutting through the morning skies. My shell is small and sturdy and it keeps me standing strong. A heartbeat made of water flowing steady all day long. I love to spray the shoreline just to see the others jump. A mischief in my laughter and a wiggle in my rump. But when the danger rises and the world begins to shake, I plant my feet and steady all the courage I can make. I splash and shine on every step, a tiny tide with no regret. And even when the waves grow tall, I ride them like I cannot fall. I train beside the river where the currents never sleep. I learn to move with rhythm and the aim I wanna keep. The world is big and frightening, but the water makes me brave. A lesson in resilience from the currents as they wave. My jet of water sparkles as it cuts across the field. A tiny burst of power that refuses to ever yield. I may be small and round, but I'm a fighter all the same. A little swirl of confidence inside this watery flame. I splash and shine on every step, a tiny tide with no regret. And even when the waves grow tall, I ride them like I cannot fall. I dream of growing stronger as my heart begins to swell. Of battles filled with laughter and a power I can tell. But even in this moment, with my sighs still short and sweet, I show the world that little tides can knock it off its feet. And when the sun is setting and the ocean turns to gold, I float upon the surface, feeling brave and feeling bold. For every gentle ripple that my tiny hands create reminds me strength is built from every choice I navigate. If storms begin to gather and the clouds refuse to clear, I'll dive into the water with a grin instead of fear. For nothing feels impossible when waves are by my side. A spirit shaped by freedom and the water as my guide. So let the night fall quietly as currents start to rest. I curl within my sturdy shell and know I've done my best. For in this little journey where the tides and trials step, I splash and shine with every breath.
He's lost his innocence.
From deeper waters where the currents churn and roll, a titan built of patience with an ocean in my soul. My shell is carved from battles that the years refuse to hide, a fortress shaped by purpose with a storm beneath its stride. They see a heavy giant, but they never feel the weight of every fight I've tanked alone, of every twisting fate. But my calm is not complacence, it's the quiet of the deep, where power hums beneath the waves and strength is earned, not cheap. I am the fortress of the tides, a wall that never breaks so hides, and even when the world turns wild, I stand unshaken, fierce and style. For every storm the sea provides, I am the fortress of the tide. My cannons wake the silence with a thunder only few can witness at close quarters and still walk away from two. But force alone means nothing if it lacks a careful aim. A warrior controls his fire, not just the power of its flame. I've guarded reckless fighters who would charge without a thought. I've shielded them from ruin with the lessons battles taught. For being strong means choosing who you place within your care. A tank stands not above the rest, but always slightly there. I am the fortress of the tides, a wall that never breaks or hides. And even when the world turns wild, I stand unshaken, fierce and style. For every storm the sea provides, I am the fortress of the tides. The young may chase the lightning with their hearts ablaze and bright, but I have learned the value in a measured, steady fight. A patient mind can turn the tide that reckless claws dismiss. A veteran of ocean wars who moves with calculated bliss. And when the night grows heavy and the moon reveals my scars, I rest upon the shoreline with a peace found after wars. For every wave that meets me knows the will I hold inside, a guardian born to anchor where the wildest seas reside. If storms arrive with raging roar, I'll brace myself and take their call. For shells may crack, but hearts of steel are tempered by the waves they keeps spinning fast. I'll counter every tempest with a power built to last. For in this realm of creatures where the brave and bold collide, I stand unmatched in silence as the fortress of the tides. The fortress of the tides.
The sun don't see the life I lead. The earth's my breath, the soil my creed. I move unseen where roots entwine, a pulse beneath a faulted line.
Turret destroyed.
They laugh above, they never know
Ally has been slain.
how deep the quiet currents flow. The world is wide, but I'm content in tunnels shaped by where I went. I am the song below your feet, the heart that hums where worlds compete. I dig through dark, I dig through dreams, and find the light in things unseen. The stones remember soft and slow, the stories lost from long ago. I hear them whisper through the clay, that strength is built from what decays. No crown to wear, no sky to claim, no need for praise, no thirst for fame. Each path I carve, each grain I move, is proof enough of what I prove. I am the song below your feet, the heart that hums where worlds compete. I dig through dark, I dig through dreams, and find the light in things unseen. When storms above the fields collide, I feel their thunder from inside, but still I dig.